Hello, welcome to that grunge and prog show. Today we'll be reviewing a great album, Amity Affliction Youngbloods.
Yeah, so Youngbloods came out in 2010, released on like Roadrunner Records, and it's their second release after Severed Ties, which was pretty good, but it wasn't as consistent as this record is. So let's kind of jump into this. So with Amity Affliction, you got like at this point in time 6 people in the band. You have clean vocals. You've got the screamo vocals. You've got the guitar, the bass, guitar, a second guitarist, and obviously then the keyboardist. Um, and a lot of like screamo bands and post-hardcore bands seem to be doing this shit, and it kind of gets really, really fucking generic after a bit, and that's my big problem, especially with bands like Asking Alexandria, Bring Me the Horizon, where it borderlines on very generic. And when I first got introduced to this band, I was like very, very nervous that it was going to be fucking generic as shit. But actually, after listening to the album a few times, you find that it's not as generic as you thought it was going to be. So yeah, I'll pass you on to Sly for some more information and shit.
Just as I just want to make a point on that, not generic, but no disrespect to Asking Alexandra or Bring Me the Horizon. They are generic, but they're still pretty good. Basic information about this band is Brisbane band, very high in our books. Brisbane band, locals. It's really good. Basically, this album is just fucking great. It's not generic, They're just basically saying, fuck you to the society. Fuck you. We're going to do what we want. And they're just really one of the bands, which is what today's music is missing. I mean, the only other band that I know who can do that is Heaven Shall Burn with albums like Anti-Golem, which we might do in a later review.
Yeah, and a lot of things you find with post-hardcore bands is they usually have like the screamo guy, the big fucking screamo vocals, and then the chorus, like the chorus guy will pussificate it. But it doesn't happen with this band because the lyrics are consistent, the tempo of the song's consistent, and I feel that this album just flows really, really well from start to finish. From I Hate Haley all the way to down to Fuck the Yankees. It's just 10 tracks of absolute fucking ear orgasmic. I mean, it's not the level of like Tool or Judas Priest or something like that, but it's fairly consistent in the way that it's structured and written and stuff. So, and the guitars are pretty good, and a lot of the solos and riffs are really chunky and all that stuff. So, yeah, a bit like Chunky Beef, shit like that. Anyway, so let's get into our top 5, and we'll start with Sly.
Just about the Chunky Beef thing, he's vegetarian, that's why he doesn't like it. Well, first, my top 5, No Sleep Till Brisbane, awesome song, awesome guitar, awesome screamer, awesome clean. That is just the epitome for Brisbane for me. Number 4, Fuck the Yankees, Fuck the Americans is basically what it's saying. That's why when you go to America, you roll up the window so the Yanks don't get in the car. And yeah, it's just a really great song. Now, but number 3 for me could have been any song on there between number 6, Dr. Thunder, and number 4, Fire and Knife. I just thought Fire and Knife because really, it just really gives, after hearing HMSA long look back, it just gives a big slap in the face. You think they can't go harder, but they do. Now number 2, my number 2 now would have been number 1 if it weren't for my number 1 pick. Number 2 is I Hate Haley, just saying really raw anger in that song, just has it all. Now my number 5, number 1 top track ever, Youngbloods. It is just a fucking great song. It's the name of the album. Just fucking great song, fucking great chorus. Have no idea what the fuck it's about, but it's just fucking great.
I think it's about not going to the cemetery, dude. We should stay away from the fucking cemetery. Everyone out there, stay away from the fucking cemetery, man. Okay, so my number 5, track 8, same with Sly, No Sleep Till Brisbane. It's on the latter half of the album, and most bands just fuck shit up when they get to this point, but Amity just keep fucking plowing through, and you just wish there was more. And then, track 10, a brilliant closer, Fuck the Yankees. That's right, nobody likes the Yankees. Um, it's an awesome track. The riff, it's a brilliant closing track. And then you got track 2. My track top. Oh, sorry, 3. Bit of a fuck up there. is track 2, Anchors, and that is really good. It comes after, I Hate Haley, which is brilliant. And it just flows really well with the rest of the album.
With that, I mean, I Hate Haley, how they do it, they just like connect it with anchors, which is really cool, which not a lot of bands do these days.
Yeah, there's too many anchors, man. Too many fucking anchors. And my second pick is actually Sly's top pick, which is Youngbloods. Anyway, yeah, just a bit of swapping there. I was like, gotta do this. Anyway, Youngblood's title track. It's really good. Don't go to the cemeteries, kids. The lyrics are flawless in this track, but just it's good and it comes near, but I can't get past I Hate Haley. Just too many. He's sick of the goddamn fucking hospital beds. He needs to get the fuck out of there. I just love that song. Hence why it's my number 1 pick. It just opens the album. It's a punch in the fucking face, man. It's just, yeah, he needs to get out of the hospital, so somebody go and find him in that hospital, man. So overall ratings.
Hopefully you can get out of the hospital by the time Soundwave comes.
Yeah, so overall rating, man?
Still, for me, not a classic album. I'm going to give it a 4.8 now.
So 4.8 from Sly. I'm going to have to go a bit higher, 4.9. Just, it almost a classic. It needs a few more years, and it needs to grow. It's an album that'll definitely grow on you. And I remember when I first listened to it, I think I blasted it like 16 times in a row. That's pretty fucking epic for an album to do that on your first listen. So, yeah. So comment down below. Tell us your favorite Amity Affliction song. Tell us your favorite post-hardcore band. Subscribe up above. Like this video and go back and watch all our other videos and shit like that. So yeah.
Also, and if life gives you lemons,
oh yeah, throw them in expensive cars.
And also another thing, we plan in the future doing a Tool discography for when Tool release their next album. We also plan on by our probably 100th episode, we're doing a movie review. Watch that review; it will be epic.
It will be epic. So yeah, that's all, man. See you guys later.